Hello everyone, I'm that guy, and today we're back in Satisfactory. In the last episode, we automated wiring and versatile framework. We also created a subfloor in between our two factory floors. This is going to be where we're moving all the belt work to. In addition to that, we lit up the entire first floor of our factory. In this episode, we are going to further expand our power production. You might see for a bit of time our max production is dipping just below our max consumption. That is going to be a problem if we do not address it now. Without further ado, take a load off, kick back, and relax while we jump back into Satisfactory. So with our power needs as grim and dire as they are, I'm thinking we need to check if there is any new method of power production available to us. So in the last episode, we finished off Tier 2 of the space elevator research. We're on to Tier 3. So that should mean we have some new research available to us in the hub. Yeah, that we do. Looks like the first one that we've got up on deck is oil processing. That is going to finally unlock a brand new source of power for us. Also gonna let us start building stuff like plastic and circuit boards. Got an option for a gas mask. I don't know how useful that's gonna be. Have some new options for fluid transport. Looks like that is gonna be how we make packaged fuel. We've also got available to us industrial manufacturing. We're gonna need to get this unlocked in order to finish the next phase of space elevator research. Also got some new logistics options here, including a fuel generator. We're gonna need logistics Mark IV, and we're gonna need oil processing in order to really amp our power production up. We've also got access to the jetpack research. Man, that would be pretty cool, but we are a ways off on being able to produce all this stuff. Freight trains might be interesting. I'd certainly like to check that out when we can. Mark II pumps and pipes might be cool as well. Looks like the rest of this is going to be locked behind Phase 3. So to get things kicked off here, let's select the milestone for oil processing. Mercifully, we have most of this stuff on us already, but what we don't have are motors. So motors are going to consist of a rotor and a stator. We happen to be producing both of these, we're just not combining them together yet. I guess the first thing we're gonna have to do in order to get this research kicked off is start to build ourselves some motors. Problem is that we do not have the power for that. Again, looking at our power, it is getting awfully spooky. Our consumption is consistently butting up against our production. In fact, our max consumption, if everything was running at full tilt, would sometimes take us a little below our production. I'm gonna schlep back over to our main factory and pick up some extra materials just so we don't risk running out while we are trying to expand our power more. I'd really like to clear out this toxic gas in front of our factory as well at some point. Went ahead and set up a little more production for rotors. I know we are making them in fairly good quantity, but I'm gonna need a fair number of these coming up here. I went ahead and cut off the smart plating just so we can have a little extra on the rotors. I'm just gonna let these run for a while I go about doing other stuff. First of the other stuff I want to do is head over to our power facility and see if we can't get that greased up a bit. As I'm so fond of saying, basically at capacity right now. Looks like we have a fair bit of capacity on our coal. Let's see if we can't slap in another couple of these coal generators. I think we've got the capacity for a few more of them here. So the last thing I want to do before I take off is put in some power storage. These are essentially like giant batteries, and I'm hoping that these are going to act in place of these biomass burners. And I think we got enough room for one more of these guys. These are gonna suck up our excess capacity and charge. These guys got about an hour until they're gonna be full. It's just upped our max consumption basically to our current production. What I can't figure out is why this one is ribbed and the rest of these are not. If I put down a coal generator, it's gonna be not ribbed. If I put down another one, is it gonna not be ribbed as well? We're almost up to 1.5 gigawatts of capacity, and our batteries are charging at a rather nice rate. Very happy with that. We've almost doubled our facility down here. I'm just hoping we don't accidentally run out of coal. I'd say our power issues are solved for the moment. Not for very long, but for the moment at least. I'm gonna get a little bit more of this research finished. Looking at our alien organism research, can get some more inventory slots unlocked. Let's get that going. Let's get this AI limiter researched as well since we're here. Let's see about this mycelia research as well. Interesting, we can get a parachute. See if there's anything else down this research tree. Just more medical inhalers. So just set up another assembler to start making motors for us. We're gonna need 50 of these guys, and I don't wanna just sit here handcrafting them. It needs 10 of each stators and rotors. Now we're making 10 rotors a minute. We're not making 10 stators a minute, and probably not going to be anytime soon. So we're not going to be at full rate of production for this once our storage runs out, which we'll at least have some motors coming out of here. Just gonna let that run for a while. With our final motors assembled, let's go ahead and drop those in, and we are finally ready for oil processing. We've got oil processing unlocked. Looks like that has been added to our scanner. So where do we have oil? Jeez, yeah, that is a couple of kilometers away. All right, well, with that milestone accomplished, let's see what other options we have here. So in order to do much with the oil we could potentially extract, we are gonna need some alternative fluid transport. So let's go ahead and get this milestone started here. It's gonna take us a while to get all of this stuff automated, so that is probably gonna be a job for the next episode. In the meantime, why don't we head out and take a peek at some of this stuff we got floating around here. Maybe we can find another hard drive just by driving around for a little while. So I know we've already come back through this way at one point in the past, but we ended up going through that cave. I'd like to check out anything else that might be in this general vicinity. Interesting. Looks like there's a whole area at the edge of the map that I haven't checked out yet. Yeah, let's scoot on down to the beach. See if there's anything interesting up here. Yeah, looks like there's a little crash site here. Nice. Uh-oh. Looks like we've got a friend here. Oh, geez. There's a whole bunch of friends here. At least you seem to be trapped. Or we're trapped. Ah! Frig off! Oh, geez. Oh, man, that's not good. Alright, there we go. Problem dealt with. Looks like there's a little bit of junk on the ground for us. Oh, cool. We don't even have to feed anything into this guy. That is a hard drive for us. Sweet. Let's see if there's anything else interesting along the beach here. Certainly a lot of hostels around. That river is flowing awfully fast. Wonder how deep it gets. Ah, not bad. Cool, we can just drive right over it. Cool, I guess this is the desert biome. Hey, we got another crash site. Maybe there's gonna be something good in here. Let's see, got some wire, some other junk. Looks like that just needs some rotors, which we have plenty of. That is another hard drive. Hey, looks like we've got one more hard drive to potentially unlock. Although we've got some spooky guys here. Good thing I've got plenty of iron rods, because we're almost out of iron rebar. Let's see if these stun rebars are any good. I've not tried them out yet. Here seems like a good enough place as any to give them a go. Interesting. So it looks like that doesn't actually do the sort of damage that I want. Yeah. Not seeing those stun rebar as quite the right move. Yeah, it only takes 2 regular rebars to kill one of these. Excuse me, are there more of these things around? Oh, there is more of these things around. You die now. Do you want to die now too? Yeah, you do. Get wrecked. Looks like that needs some power. How are we gonna get you some power so I can crack you open? Suppose we could just go with a biomass burner. I think I've got enough biomass here to run this for a little while. Yeah, there we go. Open her up and give me that hard drive. Hey, we got another crash site here. I wonder what's protecting it this time. Looks like it's one of these guys. Oh, looks like it's a couple of these guys. A whole family of them. You got Big Papa and a couple of babies. Roadkill babies. Oh, get wrecked, son. Ka-thunk. You want some? Let me get up in your ass. There we go. Nothing like a little roadkill to get the blood flowing. Got some junk laying on the ground here. Nothing too good. What do you want? You need rubber. Shucks, we are not producing rubber. I don't think we even know how to make it yet. Well, we're just gonna have to remember this for the future. It is probably a really bad idea to be doing this, but curiosity has gotten the best of me. I'd like to see what is up here. Oh, okay, we've already been here. I recognize this area. Yeah, this is where we fell to our death a couple episodes ago. We had to build that big complicated ramp to get back up, only to just fall off of it. Yeah, we fought this guy last time. Oh, hello. That appears to be a cliff. Ooh, that looks like a big dip into, oh geez, some toxic area. Let's not go down there. Well, it looks like it's okay to go down here. This is probably a dumb idea, but I want to get across this chasm here. Oh geez, that guy is awfully close. I guess we are pretty high up at this point. Oh no, did we get stuck? Uh-oh, I think we got stuck. Come on, get out of there. Ah, there you go. Cruise around the edge here. Certainly does not seem to be a place they want you to take the tractor. That just makes me want to bring it up here more. Oh, nice. It's like a whole lake up here. Hey, we found another crash site. Nice. Doesn't look like there's any junk around on the ground for us to pick up, but we just so happen to have all the steel pipes we need to get this guy operational. So that is yet another hard drive. That is 4 on our trip out. Fantastic. Looks like we're gonna need to find a way across this body of water here. I think I have an idea for that. There we go. Nice little bridge. Come on, you can do it. Come on, bud, you got this. Come on, little tractor. You got this. Hey, there we go. Oh, hey, this bamboo forest looks familiar. I feel like we have been here recently. Maybe when we attempted interstellar travel by way of hypertube launch. I mean, if you're just gonna be sitting there, yeah, I'll take a yellow power slug. That's looking a little quick. Can we get across? Yeah, we can get across. Oh dang, we're already out of fuel. Jeez. Okay, got another crash here, but it is surrounded by radioactive waste. So I reckon if I were to even get out of the truck, I would just instantly be swamped with radiation. So let's not do that. Oh man, check out that view. Oh, I rather like this. You can see our main factory, you can see our power facility, you can even see our little starter hub from here. Very cool. And that is an awful long ways down. I wonder if we can take this down. So far, so good. Thinking it might not be the worst thing in the world to have an easy route back up here in case we need to get there in the future. Just gotta be very careful on this ramp. Could very easily fall off. Like that. Oh no! And yet somehow we were fine. Oh well. Yeetus! Wee! Crunch! Somehow the tractor was fine through that. Not all of our smokestacks are running. Does that mean? Interesting. Alright, I guess our batteries are full up. Back at base after our little exploration mission, we have 4 hard drives to decode. So, might as well get the first one of those queued up. Back at the factory, it looks like stators are currently our biggest bottleneck. And dang, yeah, we have torn through all of our modular framework as well. Looks like our versatile framework is all full up. 2,500 at once. Got quite a ways to go on that. One of these industrial containers should be able to contain all 2,500 of those frames that we need. I'm gonna head down here, see if there is anything I can do to speed up our production of this modular framework. So let's see, you make 5 a minute, and you want 3 a minute. Making 15 a minute. And you want 12. I think we've got just enough production here to be able to feed another modular framework constructor. Alright, what is this Mercer sphere here? Computer keeps talking to me about it. I keep ignoring her.
Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
So I guess I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more artifacts. Alright, that will hopefully get our modular framework in a slightly more productive state. I'm not quite ready to move everything into our subfloor yet. That is going to be a whole episode in and of itself, and I'm just not quite ready for that. Looks like we spent enough time away from our base that our little factory friends have despawned. Our hard drive is finished decoding. Let's see if we can't get another one started. I'm hoping we get a good blueprint out of this one that we found. The last one was kind of garbage. So it looks like we've got pure copper ingots, which requires copper and water. Pure iron ingots, which requires iron and water. And finally, Krrk wire, which requires Krrk ingots to make just regular wire. Yeah, none of these look especially good, but just thinking about it, this Krrk wire is probably going to be our best bet. So I'm going to grab that one, and let's get another hard drive decoding. I reckon we also have the motors we're going to need. And I think this is going to be a good place to wrap up this episode of Satisfactory. Most of what we did today was kind of patching and bodging in what we could to expand our existing production to a higher capacity. We've got another stator constructor in there. We've got some motors under construction, which is pretty nice. We expanded the storage for our framework and just patched in a little bit more production just wherever we could throw it. I'm not quite ready to get everything reorganized and move all of the belt work down to the subfloor. So that is just gonna have to wait for another episode. It's gonna be a whole lot of work. It's gonna be super boring. And I know you guys don't want to sit through that, so I've just got to find some time to do that when I can. Really hope you've enjoyed this new episode of Satisfactory. I know it's coming hot on the heels of the last episode, but this has been our most successful series so far, and I would really like our channel to survive. It is not doing well right now. Our viewership is at an all-time low. It basically hasn't been like this since I first started the channel. It is with a heavy heart that I must admit we are just not very successful. That whole goal of getting to 1,000 subscribers by the end of summer is not going to happen at this rate. But if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash those like and subscribe buttons. We need you to help us get to that 1,000 subscribers. If you'd like to support us financially, you will find a link to our Patreon down in the video description. But for now, I've been that guy, this has been Satisfactory, and we'll see you back here for another video. Take it easy, guys.